Is now a good time to buy a house, or should I wait for prices to go down? That's what we're going to talk about today, and we're starting now. I'm Lisa Salt with Vernon Salt Fowler, and as I'm sure everyone knows, we're in a period of rising inflation and as a result, rising interest rates. At the same time, some buyers are sitting on the fence waiting to see if house prices are going to go down, just as the prices of fuel and furniture and cars and everything seem to be just keep going up and up. Therefore, I thought it would be a good time to explore what could be the cost of waiting for house prices to go down, because there's always a cost, there's always an opportunity cost, and that cost will likely be in terms of rising interest rates, resulting in higher monthly mortgage payments. Before we get into all the details though, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. On this channel, we give you the straight goods on Vernon and the whole North Okanagan, our ultimate Four Seasons paradise. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, or you're just curious about the area that we call home, be sure to call, text, or email and just add salt. I think the easiest way to look at this is to look at an actual example. So let's take a house in Vernon where the benchmark house price is $780,000 right now. Now we're going to have to make a few assumptions. First of all, let's assume that you're putting 5% down. So a 5% down payment, which equates to $39,000 on a $780,000 purchase price. Now you also have to pay CMHC fees, Canadian Mortgage and Housing Corporation insurance. Because the banks won't finance your purchase, they won't give you your loan without CMHC or some other insurance company insuring your mortgage. So that's another $29,640 added on to your total mortgage owing, which is quite substantial. Now, if you have a larger down payment, of course, then that amount goes down. If you have 20% down, it goes down to zero. However, in this scenario, we're going to look at 5% down and then add that $29,640 onto your mortgage. So therefore, your mortgage amount for financing will be $770,640. Let's look at a few other things too. We're going to assume a 4.19% interest rate. We're going to assume a 5-year fixed term mortgage, which means your rate of 4.19% will be locked in for 5 years. And we're also going to consider a 25-year amortization period. So your mortgage is going to be amortized over 25 years. However, in 5 years, you're going to have to renegotiate a new rate for your mortgage loan at that time. The banks won't generally lock in much longer, if at all longer than 5 years. So in 5 years, that rate could be down or that rate could be up. However, we're just going to look at this first 5-year term. Now, when we look at the numbers, making all these assumptions that I've already mentioned, your monthly mortgage payment, not including taxes, will be $4,133.49. Now let's look at scenario number 2. Everything else is the same except the interest rate goes up by 1%. 1%, not a big increase. That could happen anytime. So we'll look at rates at 5.19%. And let's look at how that changes your monthly payment. Your monthly payment will now go up from $4,133.49 to $4,565.80, which is a $432.31 per month difference. This difference adds up to $5,187 per year and $25,938.60 over the whole 5-year term. Now that's significant. Now after that 5-year term has expired and you're renegotiating the next 5-year term, again, we don't know where those rates are going. Will they be up in 5 years? Will they be down? But let's just assume that these rates continue to stay up, or stay the same at that 5.19. That could be a difference of $129,693 on your mortgage over that 25 years. Now that gets real. Let's look at one more scenario. Let's look if the rates don't go up by 1%. Let's say they go up by 2%. So let's look at a 6.19% interest rate. All the rest of our numbers again remain the same. $780,000 benchmark, 5% down payment, 5-year term, 25-year AM. However, your rate just went up to 6.19%. Now your monthly payment is $5,017.97 a month. That is now $884.48 per month more than if the rate was at 4.19. Over the year, that's $10,613 more, and over the 5-year term of your mortgage, it's $53,068 more. And then again, if we take it further and put it over 25 years, $265,344. Wow. To put that into perspective, when I started in real estate, the average house price was about $135,000. So to me, that's like 2 houses in 1993 house price dollars. It blows my ever-loving mind. The answer, I think, to everybody's question is whether I should buy now or should I wait? Well, it depends on how much of a gambler you are. Are you of the mind that interest rates aren't going to increase? And if you are, how could you possibly think that, considering inflation is going up, 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 and the only way to combat rising inflation is with rising interest rates, thereby reducing demand? The only thing that can happen is rates need to go up, and they will go up. They have already started to go up. As a result, if you're going to wait and see what happens, see if prices go down, that's fine. It's totally your choice. And eventually, what goes up must come down. But please don't forget the potential cost of waiting, which is an increased interest rate and increased cost of your mortgage over the life of your mortgage. 2% could cost you $53,000 over 5 years, and 2% realistically isn't a very big increase. My best advice is be careful with that line of thinking because you could get burned. Talk to a realtor and a mortgage professional about your options before you make your final decision, and make sure you weigh the pros and the cons and look very closely at the numbers. The numbers are what are going to tell the tale. If we had a crystal ball, it would be easy. I only wish I did. I'm going to put a link to a mortgage calculator down below in the description of this video, so please make sure to check that out as well.